Hey everyone, welcome back to Anu Talk Show. This episode is for you. If you have an offer, you have a one on one coaching offer or a group offer that is working, instead of selling it and getting more clients and increasing your revenue, you are building another funnel. You are keep being busy by redesigning your website, keep adding another module, and keep creating another freebie to increase the leads and to increase the clients that you desire. So, this episode is for you if you are slowing down your business and you are seeing that, but you don't know why. You keep believing that you need another strategy, new strategy, trending strategy. That is not what you need. I can already tell you that. What you need right now is the thought that you need to be more polished is the reason why you are stuck in your business, why you are not skyrocketing your coaching business right now. So, that thought alone is costing you clients every single month. And I want to talk to you about that because what most women of color coaches are believing is that the more sophisticated your business looks, the more clients, the more dream clients you will sign, right? More modules, more steps, more structure, a prettier brand, a long ass sales page, right? And you keep adding all those stuff. You keep layering, you keep building things that nobody is asking you right now because somewhere along the way that you have decided that simple means amateur. Like you are not overcomplicating your business because you are strategic. You are currently overcomplicating your business because you are afraid that who you are right now is not enough to scale your business to six figures. And that is the real conversation I'm also having with my clients because when clients join Leverage 20, their business model, we are restructuring their business model in phase one. Most of the time, it's overcomplicating, so many funnels, so many offers, and that overcomplication in their business is the reason why they are not taking consistent actions to grow their business with more revenue, with more clients, and also having more time back, having more freedom in their business and life. And having like being complex or looking more complicated is not a flex, it is not a strategy. um it is actually the reason why you are not growing your business, right? And when you are already being so overcomplicated when it comes to your business model, your messaging will start to be whitewashed, right? To be watered down. Your voice is not your own voice. And that is not professionalism. That is actually the fear of being seen as too much. And I know so many women of color coaches and industry experts, they can relate to that. Like, we have been growing up hearing, don't be too much, don't be too bold, don't be too direct. And I know, like, what I know after coaching clients, like hundreds of clients worldwide, the clients who are signing like consistent clients are not the one who have the best systems, who have like polished systems and sophisticated systems. They are actually the ones who are saying the simple but the bold thing. They have realized that they are whitewashing and watering down their voice and owning their voice back, and they are saying it over and over again to build that reputation and that consistency. So this is where you are playing small in your business every single day. And it starts with having a complex business and believing that when your business is complex, that you are successful, that you are busy. And because your one side, which is the business model, is already complex, you are whitewashing your voice, you're whitewashing or watering down your messaging, which is why now you're stuck month after month at the same revenue, even though you have this desire to actually scale your business with more clients and with more impact. So You have an opinion, a strong one, and you often share your opinion, your perspectives, and how you are thinking about what you're teaching privately with your clients who have paid to be in that private container, right? But when it comes to actually sharing it publicly, you are softening it before you post it because you are worried about what other coaches will think. You are worried what your family will think. You are worried what your friends from high school will think. So instead of actually saying the thing that would stop someone to scroll beyond the post, you are staying at the safe zone. And the safe version of you is not and will never sell you more clients because it's not creating urgency, it's not creating transformation, and it is not making someone to think, yeah, okay, I have been playing small, I have been keeping myself safe, I'm frustrated. What is my next step? How can I book a call with this coach? This is why, like, watering down your voice, whitewashing your messaging is the reason why people learn from you, why people um, see you as the friend zoned coach, but don't take the next step in order to book a call with you to work with you, right? I don't care how many posts and content you're posting. If you're not selling with every single post, what are you doing with the content? What are you doing within your business? Because the number one reason why you share content is to share your sales messaging, to get someone to say yes to your offer, to get someone to qualify themselves. Are they good for your offer? That's it. And if you are not doing that with your messaging, with your content, there is no purpose. There is no intention behind the content you are posting. So if you're a woman of color coach and you have this feeling like no one is understanding my value, um, people are friend zoning me, they just learn from me, but they are not moving forward, this is the reason. You are still watering down your voice, whitewashing the messaging. You are softening what you are saying, but in private, when someone pays you, you are giving them your 100% authentic self. That's not the game here. The game here is how can you share what you are owning privately also publicly, so that more of your dream clients are also recognizing them with your content to say yes to your paid offer, right? The next one is that you are overcomplicating your offer. So your coaching gets results, right? You have done the hard part. You have coaching certifications. You are great at your craft. You know, when someone joins your offer, they will get the result, right? You have a good offer. But instead of selling the transformation, instead of selling every single day with your sales messaging, what you are doing is you keep yourself busy by adding more bonuses, by creating another template, by adding extra one-on-one calls, by creating workbooks on Canva, because you are not confident in the core offer and you are not convicted in what you're selling. I'm saying that again, okay? You are not convicted in what you are selling. So every time you add something, you actually make it harder to explain and harder to sell your offer. Not only that, you are now overcomplicating the whole client journey, where now the client has to consume more in order to get faster results. And nobody wants that. So if you're struggling with that, definitely you need to restructure your offer in the next 7 days. You have to restructure your whole business models so that you are making it for yourself simple enough, so that you have less friction to take actions like selling your offer every single day and getting clients every single month in your offer. And the last one is that you are confusing being busy with being strategic. Who's actually guilty of that? I was guilty of that. I was like, okay, I keep being busy. That means I am strategic. That means I am moving forward in my business. So you are spending 2 weeks on a website, right? To refresh it, to change the colors, to change the messaging. You are building another lead magnet that nobody's downloading. You're creating another content calendar with so many categories. And at the end of the month, you have so much resistance to take actions. And now you're not even implementing the content calendar. Now you have a website, but the website is not selling for you. You are not actually consistent with signing new clients in your offer. Because all of that actions that told you that you are busy, that was not actually active actions for you to sell your offer. When was the last time you actually followed up with leads? When was the last time you actually booked a call? Right? And you are currently avoiding the sales part. So the gap is not where you are and where you want to be, right? The gap is who are you actually right now and who are you performing online? Are you the same person? So let's think about what is the process that will get you to where you are to actually, consistent clients, restructuring your one-on-one into a group offer, and, skyrocketing and leveraging your coaching business. You have to stop editing yourself and your voice, and you have to start using it. And then I know it will be very uncomfortable in the beginning because you now start to say both things. You will name the pain that your clients are living right now. You have to go against the grain. You have to say the BS that is existing in the industry. And you have to create content that not only makes your audience feel seen and safe, but also makes them want to take the next action, which is actually to work with you to get the transformation. You will simplify your offer until you can explain it in one sentence, right? Can you do that right now? Can you actually explain what you do, how you do it, what the transformation is in one sentence? Not because simple means basic, but actually simplicity will scale for you, right? That is what will scale for you. One of my mentors said that boring work will make you billions. That stuck into my mind. So simplicity will scale for you. So you stop building systems right now. So if you have not consistent clients, you are not booked out in your group offer, you have to stop building systems, refining those systems to avoid selling. And you need to start having real conversations with prospects, with real people who already want what you have right now. So simplicity is not a sign that you need to do more, right? Your brain is telling you right now, oh, this is simple, this is boring, this is repetitive, you need to add more. That is what your brain is telling you right now. But that's not a sign that you need to do more. Simplicity is a sign that you have finally figured out what actually matters and just stick with that. Your brain wants to keep telling you lies and wants to tell you that you are not doing enough, but you are already doing enough. You already know what you need to do. The question is, why aren't you doing it? Why is the implementation part still heavy for you? Why do you still have so much resistance to take action to move the whole business forward? Right? So, the women of color coaches who are signing consistent clients in their group offers, they are not doing more than you. Actually, they are doing less, but they are doing the right things over and over and over again. And one of the right things is like speaking their real voice and stop watering down their messaging. It all goes back to your messaging. They have a clear offer. They have only one offer, one core offer that makes 80% of their revenue, annual revenue, and they are not hiding behind complexity. They don't believe like, if my business is complex, then I will make more money. They know that they want simplicity. They want to sell one offer and they want to actually make more money with one offer because they are thriving in simplicity, not in complexity. And this is what we work on inside Leverage 20. It's not about learning more tactics, learning those viral strategies, or adding more to your plate. You already have so much on your plate. How can we simplify that together? It is about stripping away everything that is not working, that is not in alignment with you and your process, and building an aligned sales process around your voice, around your one offer, and around your expertise. So we will work in the first phase, we will work on restructuring your offer, And then also your messaging until it is so clear that a kindergarten kid will understand it. Means it is so clear, it is so convicted that the right people read it and they are thinking, okay, this person is talking to me. We are building a sales process that does not require you to be in launching mode all the time, right? And we are doing it together in a room full of women of color coaches who are done performing and who are done second guessing and questioning what to do next in order to scale this business. So again, this is your reminder, you don't need more complicated business. If it is complicated, let this be your reminder that you can have a business that is so simple to run, that you actually love every single morning to open your laptop instead of being in this procrastination mode because you know how complex it is. You need a business that really sounds like you and sells like you because it is baked in your voice, in your values, and who you are. So when you are done, okay, when you are done watering yourself down and you want to build a business, coaching business that actually reflects what you are capable of, send me on Instagram the word clients and I will get you the details of how we can work together inside Leverage 20. So, as I always say, be sold on yourself first, even if it is scared, you do it anyway. Thank you so much for joining, and I see you in the next episode. Bye.